My name is Shuai Liu. I'm a software engineer. Most of my career has been in video game industry. Currently, I'm employed by Blizzard Entertainment, mainly working on their backend Battle.net platform. Game development, like gameplay and AI and server development. I would say I didn't really know what I wanted to do growing up. I always liked science subject. Always interested in math and chemistry and programming. Actually, was lucky enough that the elementary school I went to actually has a special computer lab, which is quite rare. So I got access into programming when I was 10. It's really early. Start doing a basic programming, and I was really hooked. It's just really fascinating what you can accomplish. And I started going to a summer camp type-ish, and so always remained an interest for me. But I went to school for biology, and then I went to grad school for computer science. Like I said, I really didn't know growing up what I wanted to do, but I think it went full circle and realized computer programming is really where my passion is. And speaking of video game programming, I wasn't really considering that. I was really interested into programming, and it was mostly by chance I was offered opportunity to work on games. So it's oh, I didn't know that's a possibility. That is because I always liked video games. So I was lucky enough to get introduced to video games, software development, and never looked back. So my first job in software development wasn't video game. It was more like a consulting firm where we build custom solutions for our customers. And one of my colleague actually had computer game programming background, and so we talk on and off about that a little bit. And a friend of mine also told me that there's this startup in the area starting this video game development studio, and see if it's interested. So I said, yeah, absolutely, I was interested. I wasn't really actively looking to get into games, and it was kind of I was lucky enough it just kind of fell onto my laps, if you will. And I was offered the opportunity and took it, and I really enjoy working in the field. And it's a different set of problems you deal with, and and at the same time, being a gamer myself, I can relate to the product better. I'm making things that I care about more. I think it's just opportunity to the challenge, no matter how much you know, how much you learn, and always more want to do. In a way, it forces you to push yourself and help push the product you work on as well. Especially working at Blizzard, which is has one of the largest gaming platform in the world, and we're always looking to expand how to make it more accessible to more people and provide a better experience. And there's always unique challenges associated with it. You never get bored. There's always things to learn, things to do. To me, I get more enjoyment out of it. Working with people also care, have same passion, and make the product that I myself enjoy, and I think brings joy to our users around the world. That brings job satisfaction. It's big. Give you a sense of myself a sense of accomplishment. So at least I guess this is my earlier career. Game industry has matured a lot throughout the time too, but at least in the early, maybe first 10 years, the work-life balance was pretty bad. There's a lot of overtime, a lot of crunching. Early in my career was working it's not uncommon to work 60 hours a week and 7 days. You can get burned out. Like I said, I think the industry itself has matured a lot, and we've been taking a more maintainable, respectful approach when it comes to work-life balance. It took some time getting used to. We have this annual player convention called BlizzCon where we announce like some of the new product we are working on. If you're interested to know more, you can find out more information there through a press release. But like the work I'm doing is a lot about continuing to build, enhance, and scale a platform to support the new games Blizzard is working on. Also, position ourselves to even bolder ideas for a lot of like internal projects that even have not announced yet. So a lot of the general theme is to always like looking into providing better experience for our players, and also increase our scale of our service and outreach, make it more accessible to people around the world, and help apply the platform to connect people together as well. The first thing I wake up in the morning is to make some coffee. I'm a father, I have a 5-year-old, so help my wife and get him ready to go to school. So we'll drop him off. And my wife actually works in the gaming industry as well. We both work at Blizzard Entertainment. So get to work, make another pot of coffee. And so I'm one of the engineering managers here. So I do more, a little bit more like cross-team collaboration here. So my day-to-day, we'll breaking into like collaboration conversation with other teams, with our stakeholders or our customers, and looking at high-level initiative and design, and looking at like what are some things we want to focus on, and then collaborate with our engineers, like doing like a lot of technical design reviews, providing feedback, and at the same time, as a manager myself, spend a good amount of time doing like coachings for like professional development of all the individuals on the team. When I find some time, I will like try to get my hands on keyboard, do some coding as well. But nowadays, it's a little bit limited there. Being a self-starter, I think helps. Like I said, there's always things to learn, right? Always to improve, always a new technology to learn about, and having that both interest and drive initiative to do that. So it's always important. Problem-solving skill is critical. Just first of all, just anytime what the problem is. Like quite often someone comes to you, hey, I need help doing X. Sometimes it means that what they need is actually Y. So just having a conversation to go like, hey, like what you're asking for and what exactly the problem needs to solve, and having analytic skill to understanding either like the root cause of the issues, or really like the value of like a particular new feature you need to provide to identify that, and then come out with a solution to be able to solve that and do that in an effective way. That's very important. And in terms of like soft skills, like collaboration, communications, it's always important. Yeah, I would say it's a highly collaborative environment. So not just like for people within the team, but people across team as well. Especially like the team I work on, we build a common technology that service all the Blizzard product. So we always have to constant communication, making sure that we understand, say, what some of the challenges our customers are facing, what are some ways we can do, to allow us to be like the force multiplier that provide a service that enhance the experience of like all our games. I'm biased. I think like everybody should learn how to program, whether you want to be a programmer or not. Is very useful skills, like in a lot of other science field as well. So there's a lot more opportunity, right, compared to when I was your age, right? Just I would say pick up a programming language to learn and have some fun, right? Even if it's not something you want to do longer term for your career, and it's very useful tool to add to your arsenal, if you will.